Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Guys, I don't know what I just did right there. I don't know what that was, guys. Welcome to my Madden retrospective series. We go through all 32 stadiums in the NFL, and we see what has changed, what has been upgraded from Madden 22, Madden 23, and Madden 24. So today we're looking at the Atlanta Falcons Stadium, which is our next step on our tour of different stadiums. So let's take a look at this stadium right here. Now, I could have sworn I already did this stadium, but what I realized is I didn't. What I did was I actually looked at this stadium in one of my videos, not one of my Noclip series. Well, it was when I was doing the upgrade in the stadium type things. That's when I looked at this. So I kind of realized, I was like, this looks very familiar, like we already did the stadium, but we did not. Somehow, some way. I don't know. Maybe I did, and I'm going to have to figure it out after I upload this video, but I don't believe I did. So this is Madden 22, which, to be honest, for a 22, this is a very detailed stadium. Like, it actually looks very good for Madden 22 scale. Like, usually Madden 22 is pretty mid, especially when it comes to lighting textures, but the lighting textures in this one is actually pretty damn good. Like, this is actually looks pretty damn good right now. Alright, let's go over here. It's the same thing copied and pasted on both sides. Okay, that's kind of what I expected. Let's go up here, though. We have our little sit-down area here. And, ooh, I like the door textures. EA, you're going a little fancy with those, aren't you? Going inside here, we have our little colossal burgers. Okay. Let's go down here and see what we got down here. We got our 101, 102. Now, there's not many stadiums in Madden that has walk-around areas for fans and have concession stands. Falcon Stadium is one of the stadiums that has it. Now, the Falcon Stadium also has some really cool things, like they have like ice cream here. They have other type of drinks. This is not in any other stadium in Madden. This stadium's the only stadium that has like custom vendors like this. It's so weird, but awesome at the same time. Like, I don't know why every stadium doesn't have custom vendors. I guess EA really wanted to try hard with this stadium, and they just didn't care about the rest of the stadiums, because I don't understand why that is the case. But anyway, though, let's see. We got a little area out here, Atlanta Falcons. Okay, we got some vendors right there. And we also have the Falcon bird in a car right here. On the other side, nothing really, actually, to be honest. Up here, we have colossal burgers. Okay. And it looks like that's pretty much it. What did these suites look like? Okay, so nothing really. Just empty suites. Okay. And I think that's it when it comes to inside here, for the most part, of the stadium. Like, a lot of this is just copied and pasted across, like, different levels of the stadium. But still, it's a very cool stadium. It's a very futuristic stadium, I feel like, to a certain degree. And now we have the outside. So we have Mercedes-Benz Stadium, okay. American flag, rise up for the Falcons, obviously. Got some lights on the outside here. Got gate right there. We have Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Okay. And then this is the weird thing about this stadium. This is the parking lot. Like, this is the whole entire parking lot. There's no other areas where parking lots exist for this stadium. I don't think this is real life, because in real life, this doesn't make sense that they can't afford to have actual concrete parking lots. And I'm also not sure what this is. I think this is a power grid. I'm not sure how this is structured in real life, but I don't think it's structured like this. And then we have the little reflecting glass thing. And then we should have a Falcon out here somewhere, I believe. Or did they not put the Falcon on this one? No, the Falcon's right there. Okay, so this obviously is a little area for the fans. We have little Falcons things down there. And then down here we have, like, I think this is actually... Oh, no, I think I know what this is. Is there, like, a parking garage right here? Is this supposed to be... I think this is a parking garage. I believe this is a parking garage. So this might be a parking garage right here. And that's how they have the parking for the fans. And then that might just be access parking over there. But yeah, we have the Falcon right here. which, let me zoom in here. Let's see if I can read this. The Falcon. Whoa, 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 whoa. The stainless steel monument embodies the legacy and tendency of the pointed-wing Predator and its namesake football team. The Falcon designed... Okay, I cannot stop zooming for some reason. Designed and handcrafted by Hungarian artists right there. And this team is... Okay. I like it. I like it. And we had the Falcon, which they actually did do a very good job of recreating in Madden. I give EA Sports that. Gate 2, and I think that's it for the outside of the stadium. And yes, inside the ball. What's inside the ball, you might ask? Nothing. It's actually nothing, but... yeah, so that's the stadium. Interesting. How about outside of the stadium? What we got outside of the stadium? We have this thing right here, which I think I talked about this before when I did the Noclip series. That has to be a basketball stadium. Maybe the Hawks. Maybe the Atlanta Hawks. I want to say baseball, but that's definitely not the baseball stadium. And by the way, the elevation here is absolutely insane. Like, you guys can see over here, the elevation is so much higher than over there. Which, what in the heck are these grass textures? These are not grass textures by any stretch of the imagination, EA. Also, the terrain is like the only stadium I've seen so far where the terrain here is so bad that if you drove down here, you would literally probably crash your car. It's like this up and down, up and down, up and down. This is, not what we usually see out of these stadiums. I'll be honest with you. Now, this is 22, though. Keep that in mind. I'm not saying that 24 is going to be that much better, but I guess it's possible, right? It's possible it could be better. Potentially? I don't know. Maybe it won't be. But we'll see later in this video. I don't know what these textures are, by the way. This is the... Did they, like, not have the grass texture, so they just went with these textures? Bro, what even is this? What is going on here? These textures are just, like, taking my whole entire attention span and throwing it for a loop. Like, my ADHD right now just going toward these textures. Alright, let's go ahead and look at 23, guys. Hang on. Madden 23. Let's go, boys. I almost said Madden 24 for a second because, yeah, let's be honest. Madden 23, for the most part, I feel like 23 and 24 are very, very similar. 22 was on a league of its own. It just was really amazing when it came to, like, the upgrades they made. I guess, like, a starting canvas, I'll say, right? But Madden 22, Madden 21, Madden 22 was amazing upgrade. It was the best upgrade we have ever seen. And, is that a railroad? They have railroad tracks in this stadium. I guess it's not railroad. I guess it's just, like, lining, like, piping. But it looks like railroad tracks, and that's the same railroad tracks they use outside. So, it's the same texture. So, technically, it isn't, I guess, supposed to be railroad tracks. But yeah, so Madden 21 and 22 was such a huge upgrade. So, 22 really, like, bounced off, like, the canvas of these, you know, upgrades, I will say. And then 23 kind of just piggybacks off 22. And then 24 adds in a little bit more fine detail. I'll say it like that. And I do like that door texture again. It's a little bit more pronounced in 23 here. So that's really nice. We have our little area over here. Little vendor. We have a little restaurant right there. That's nice. Same thing as 22. A little bit of vendors over here. And 22 has the same exact vendors as 23 does. So like Colossal Burgers, Vice Ice. You have the ice cream somewhere over here. I'm not sure exactly where. Actually, yeah. Well, you have the Colossal Burgers again, right? Yeah. I don't know exactly where else. Ice cream. So it's very much the same. It's very much the same as 22. Which is kind of what we expect for the most part when it comes to 23. Again, yes, there's here and there some things that are a little bit different. Like, again, the locker room was a little bit different. And then we have the same exact situation over here. We have this little walkway thing, which is kind of weird. Wait, where's the car in the Falcon? I mean, I guess the Falcon was on the side, but the car was, like... It's over here? No. Where's... Hold up, where's the car thing? Oh, right here. Falcon and car. Okay. So inside it looks like it's pretty much exactly the same here. We have the same exact statue. I think they just copied and pasted that. That shouldn't be too much different. We have our same really parking lot. I guess grass parking lot. I know they do that at like music festivals, like when they have to like do a parking lot in like a very quick like way. They have to structure a parking lot. But for an NFL stadium, I'm going to guess that they have parking garages that either aren't in here or just right below me right here. I'm going to guess that's where the parking lot actually is. Because this does look like it would be it says P for parking. I'm stupid. It literally says, right, I don't know if this was on 22. For my insanity, I'm going to say this wasn't on 22, but it says silver deck. So it literally says parking right there. Okay, so I'm just an idiot. But yes, maybe that wasn't railroad tracks. That looked like railroad tracks, okay? I'm just going to say right now, maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm crazy. Whoa, 23 definitely looks like there's more of a city here. It's a smaller map overall-wise, which is typical of 23, but I don't feel like 22 had this big of a city. I don't know. Am I crazy to say that? I don't feel like 22 had this big of a city. This feels like a little bit more dense of a city, but a little bit smaller area. So, literally, more dense area. That's crazy. Okay. What we got over here? Got a little bit more cities going on. A little bit more over here. Okay, and yeah, so... very much same as 22. It just feels more dense. That's really what it feels like. I feel like they added more buildings. And I can't be crazy to say that. It feels like there's more buildings. Alright, let's go ahead and go on to 24, though, and see what 24... Madden 24! Welcome to the weirdest game on this planet. Because on PC, it's locked to, like, different frame rates. And inside the stadium, like, you can't get over, I think, like, 60 FPS. But outside the stadium, I can get up to 160, 170 FPS. Madden is... It's a special game. It really has to grow on you for you to hate it as much as some people do. I don't know, man. This game is different, okay? But, for the most part, for this... Wait, what the heck? What is it even reflecting? Bro. What is that? Like the gigantic billboard thing. I don't even know what that gigantic billboard thing even is. But the what's called tunnels are exactly the same. The tunnels are identical. There's nothing different in these tunnels. Is there anything different in here? Wait, what am I doing? The suites are... wait, no, these aren't open. Here we go. These are exactly identical, too. Okay, nice. So, tunnels are identical. Inside they're identical. This is going to be identical, except for probably more fans everywhere. That's the real only difference that they add in this, in 24. Is they put fans in every location possible. They're like, you know what? We have to add more detail. Add fans everywhere. They also made it so much darker. It's so much darker and just a lot more people. Yay. You guys do a great job. You guys, I want to say surprise me, but that's not the correct word. There's a correct word. I just can't use it on YouTube right now. We have Mercedes-Benz Stadium right here. Like 1,000 different logos of it. And, yeah, inside, if you want to see a more detailed breakdown of inside, you can check out the channel and Noclip series. But I'm going to guess the inside, I was going to say, I don't think there's anything different. I really don't. It looks very much exactly the same, which I was kind of hoping 24 might be a tad bit different, you know, maybe a little bit more detail. I'm going to say 22 is probably your best bet of getting the most detail. And since then, it's just a copy and paste. It's just a copy and paste and make this area a little smaller. Wait, where's the parking? So, they completely took away the cars in 24. They were like, you know what, that does not look realistic. And we don't like how that looks. So they took out the cars. Where's the parking now? I guess they just have that one area for parking? That'd be really weird when this stadium, I believe, holds 70,000 people. If this little area right here is the only parking available. I think a lot of fans, and the freaking lighting texture right there is horrendous. A lot of fans would be very upset. Now, this is literally one of the smallest maps we have. This is one of the smallest maps now that we have in 24. I think the Patriots might be the smallest, but it's very freaking close with this map right here. Holy crap, did EA Sports make this map so freaking tiny. Alright, this is kind of laughable tiny. I'll be honest with you, this is kind of laughable tiny. Wow. Yeah. To say 24 is an upgrade is really... I would expect this to be 22. If you would have told me this was 22, I would be like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. This is 22. This is 24. Like, 22 should be this. This should be where you start upgrading the stadium. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, guys. 24 is just, we make the map small and we add a crap ton of people. Peace out, guys.